time for us to move on to Warner Brothers. That will be the next one that they do is Warner Brothers. So we've gotten the Sony one, Sony, super impressive lineup. Now let's do Warner Brothers. Okay. Obviously, Supergirl. They're going to be talking Supergirl. We're going to be getting a good amount of Supergirl. Also, of course, Dune 3. This is already a great year for a Warner Brothers presentation. So we're going to have Dune 3, Godzilla, what's it called? X-Kong, Supernova. Supernova. I put. Supernova is going to be another
Kombat
good one.
2, dude.
Oh my gosh. Mortal Kombat 2.
Evil Dead Burn. The End of Oak Street.
Evil
Practical
Dead.
Magic 2.
Oh, End of Oak Street, which
Digger.
they just dropped a trailer for.
Digger. Clayface. Cat in the Hat. J.J. Abrams' The Great Beyond.
What was Digger? What was after Digger?
Digger.
Oh yeah, Clayface.
Yeah, so there's
another
Practical
DC
Magic
film.
2, Digger, Clayface, and Cat in the Hat. And The Great Beyond, which is J.J. Abrams' new movie with Glenn Powell and Sam Jackson.
I mean, just look at that list. Like, and these are lock guarantees. We're getting presentations on these. So we're going to get our first look at Clayface, which I'm very excited about. Obviously, they're going to give us some more stuff on Supergirl. We're going to get some unseen footage of Dune, Godzilla X Kong, Mortal Kombat, Evil Dead, End of Oak Street. By the way, that has been every year. There's one or two trailers that just surprise me. End of Oak Street is one of those for me, with Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway. Cannot wait for that. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. I'm trying to see if there's any other. I got it. The Cat in the Hat. I didn't put that on the list, but Cat in the Hat. Yeah. Anyway, so which ones out of this Warner Brothers list here, Rob, is really standing out to you and you're most excited about seeing something for?
I gotta say, despite Supergirl and Dune, which are obvious things to get excited about, Dune especially, the thing that I think I'm most curious about is Digger. Inarritu's movie with Tom Cruise. What is it? I mean, you've got Tom Cruise. Last time Inarritu made a movie, DiCaprio won, or maybe it was the second. DiCaprio won his Oscar for that film. And Digger, the most powerful man in the world, embarks on a frantic mission to prove he's humanity's savior, and that's Tom Cruise. I can't wait. I have no idea. I have no sense of what kind of a movie this is. I hope they do a presentation. I hope Tom Cruise comes out because he's a CinemaCon fan too, and introduces this because we don't know anything about it. And I would really like to see something from Clayface, which I'm sure we will. They'll probably do a DC sub presentation in that Warner thing and show some of Supergirl and show some of Clayface. And then they've got an Evil Dead movie coming out. So I want to see some of Evil Dead Burn, only because I'm an Evil Dead fan. So, hey, bring it on.
There's a couple other things.
J.J. Abrams' The Great Beyond. He hasn't made a movie in a while, and it's a supernatural film. And the guys who the costume designers, Glenn and David Crossman, for Project Hail Mary, they worked on The Great Beyond, and they had some really good things to say about it. So I'm curious to see, are they going to show any of that?
Now, I also want to put in here, again, it's going to fall outside the normal time range, but this is a couple they've been very big on. The Batman 2.
Yeah.
Because remember, they announced the Batman 2 last year at CinemaCon. Right. Remember, they came out, they had Matt Reeves came out on stage. They announced the Batman. They didn't say much about it, just that it was coming. So again, they haven't started shooting this, I don't believe. No. So there's not really going to be anything to show us, but I do expect that we're going to probably have Matt Reeves come out on stage and talk about it. Here's the outside one. Hunt for Gollum. That's an outside shot, but I'm just thinking because, and I saw somebody in the live chat also mention this, since Andy Serkis might be there to talk about the Batman 2 anyway, I think it's very possible that we could end up getting him also give a little bit of a talk about what we can expect for Hunt for Gollum. So there's that too. Listen, even without the Batman 2 and the Hunt for Gollum, what a lineup for Warner Brothers. Oh, and I have no doubt that James Gunn will either be there in person or will pop up on screen like he did last year and give us a little something about Man of Tomorrow. Again, bigger presentation for it next year, I'm sure, but they'll probably give us a little something for that here. Okay. That is Warner Brothers. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Mando. Spring is in the air, and I gotta tell you, I am pumped to get back outside and start using the pool more. But let's be honest, warmer weather also means one thing: sweat. That's why I've been using Mando whole body deodorant, and guys, this stuff is amazing. Now look, I've tried a lot of deodorants over the years, but Mando is different because you can literally use it anywhere. I'm talking pits, chest, feet, even those hard to reach areas. And what surprised me the most is how well it actually works. So for me, what I personally love the most, it doesn't just cover up odor, it actually stops it before it starts. Mando was created by a doctor who saw how normal body odor was being misdiagnosed and mistreated, and they built this to actually solve the problem. It's clinically proven to control odor for up to 72 hours, and I can tell you from using it, it delivers. So here's the deal, guys. Don't just mask it. Mando it. Head to shopmando.com and get 20% off with my code CAMPEA. That's code CAMPEA at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide. Again, go to shopmando.com, use the code CAMPEA, and get 20% off. Support the show and stay fresh out there. Trust me, Mando's got you covered. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.